Alright guys, so I did want to record this video so I can give you guys an idea of where I'm at with my body. And I already did my little mini cut and I'm pretty happy with it. I honestly lost weight a lot faster than I thought. I definitely felt the hit towards the end of that 3rd week. I did have to go down in weight. I went down on weight for the big compound movements and it wasn't like crazy, but I did go down like 5, 10, and I think I went at most 15 pounds, and that was with my rows. So the rows, I mean the seated rows, that's fine. I just got a little bit more tired and I felt like a little bit more fatigued than anything. The strength was still pretty solid for losing. I honestly lost 6 pounds, which is more than a pound a week, and that's what I was kind of talking about, that my body just loses weight like no other. And the fact that I was running on and playing a little bit more soccer than usual, you know, this weight just literally came off with not much effort. Just gonna give you guys a little update of where I'm at with my body before I jump back into my lean bulking. As you can see, my abs way more defined than they were before. Obliques. So what's nice is that my arms are tiny, but because I'm a lot more lean, they they actually belong on my body. So it's nice because when I'm bulking, my arms just don't get as full as the rest of my body, and it kind of sucks because I just look a little bit more chubby, and my abs, they kind of do that turtle shell effect, so they pop out more than usual, or than a lot of people. I know some people have really nice abs that they're actually like pretty solid and kind of go, I don't know if I can explain this, but obviously my chest could be a little bit more forward looking. That's where I'm at. I guess I can show you my back too. So
this is Carolina. I'm just talking to you right now.
again, arms, shoulder definition, and chest, a few striations. And that's crazy because again, it's not that long. So I feel like if I ever did compete with it, which I probably won't, not for a really long time because I'm pretty small, and to get this lean, I will just lose a lot of weight. Personally, I'm not a big fan of being this lean. It looks good on camera because you guys can't see my legs, which are pretty massive compared to my upper body. But I don't know if you can kind of tell. Obviously my beard is growing out, but my face gets pretty slim. My neck gets so tiny, and see like the upper, like you can see my clavicle a lot more. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of looking small. I've always kind of felt like I've looked that way for most of my life. I'm actually trying to get away from that, so I'm actually trying to get as big as possible. I should probably hold this camera now. I don't know why I keep squatting down. I'm not a big fan of getting this lean because I lose a lot of weight. I ended up losing like 6 pounds, like I said. And I mean, it looks nice when you wake up and you have abs. It's taking a toll on my weightlifting because I'm not hitting the same amount of weight, and I am getting tired a lot quicker. Obviously do the mini cut after 4 months or so, just to get rid of that excess fat. And again, I try to stay on top of my strength training as much as possible. You want to keep as much strength throughout this process to keep that muscle. If I would have just dropped down the weight and kind of took this as almost like 4 weeks of deload, it would not have worked, and I would have probably lost a good amount of muscle too, and it would have actually been a waste of my time. Pretty happy with the progress I made, and it's time to put on some size again. So I'm ready to get back on some much needed carbs. Carbs for me are like my #1 thing. I'm not big into fats, but usually I get around 60 grams of fat when I'm bulking. But honestly, like my carbs, usually I'm around 400, and to be at 250 for quite some time, I kind of felt it. And again, mostly with the workouts I had. Abs for days. I recorded that last clip yesterday, and I did want to give you guys an idea of where I'm at right now. So this is what I do in the morning. I already went to the bathroom, and the next thing I usually do is weigh myself. So I still, again, like, it is pretty awesome waking up and again having abs pretty easily visible, but that's a good thing, obviously. But like I mentioned, I'm trying to get back to where I was before, but just wanted to give you guys my weigh-in for the mornings, and you know, just being as transparent as possible. So just woke up, and let's see when we jump on the scale. Wow, that's actually a new low weigh-in. So pretty low. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I was actually that low, purposefully. So that's the reasoning why I'm trying to get back to where I was. Honestly, I think I was at like 174, 175. So just close to 10 pounds in just shy of a month. So that's the reasoning why I'm actually, you know, not making this cut any longer. I'm gonna just get back to where I was, just not trying to get any smaller than this, and just ready to get back on the program and start pushing more weight. What I'm actually gonna do, I'm not actually going to reintroduce my old calories, which were closer to 3,500. I'm actually gonna gradually add them in, just because, I'm trying to get out of the light here, okay. Just because I don't want to get to my other weight as quickly, because I'm trying to keep myself at a low body fat. So I'm gonna reintroduce my calories slowly, which I would do this week. I'm actually gonna do, well, this coming week, I'm sorry, I'm actually going to add 300 calories. So a little bit under the 500 that I was thinking about doing, but again, I don't want to go too crazy. So I'm gonna do 300 this time around and just kind of go from there. And like I said, the point is not to go back to that weight that I was before. The reason I did the cut is because I was trying to get rid of that excess fat, and if I just jump back into that previous calorie count, then I'm gonna just go back to where I was and actually probably be in a worse position, since I'm just trying to gain that weight as quick as possible. And with gaining weight that rapidly, most of it's gonna be a fat, and I just want to build more muscle and stay fairly lean. I will also be leaving in a week to Poland, and again, you know, it would be nice to go there and actually have a physique where I can actually, you know, take off my shirt and be like, oh, okay, I'm actually decent. I'm not too big like I was prior. I felt like I was just like a little bit too heavy, and for my liking, not insane. For the program, it was perfect, but just for it being summer and it being a time where, you know, people usually take their shirts off, and I was super white before, but now these last couple of days I've actually gotten some sun, so it doesn't look too bad. So again, I just have my body's at a good point, and it would be nice to enjoy that for, I mean, if it is another 3 weeks, that would be great, before again my lean bulk starts again. So I'm gonna do, after these next couple weeks, to reintroduce my calories, and I'm gonna go with about 3 weeks. By that 3rd week, 4th week, I would want to be close to what I was before on the calorie count, just so I can get back to where I was before. But if I see that I'm gaining fat too quickly, you know, I'll adjust that. But that's the game plan. The goal is, again, I did my little cut, reintroducing calories slowly, trying to maintain a solid physique for the next 3-4 weeks, and then by that 4th week I should be close to where I was before, and not with weight but with the calories, just to kind of get that energy back and feel full again, and hopefully be at the same performance rate that I was before I went into the cut, because yes, some of my lifts did go down, and the weights themselves were going down as well, and hopefully progress and shoot beyond that point that I was before. And then after that, it would be another like 3 months, 3-4 months of me doing that. So I'm halfway there, and I'm pretty happy with the progress so far. With this mini cut, I could see the little progress that I did have in those last 4 months, which is nice to see new muscle mass. And yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling because I gotta get ready for work. And the first thing I normally do, chug lots and lots of water. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my cup and get going. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that little video, a little update of where I'm at, and you know, I'll try to keep you guys in the loop of what I end up recording next. I want to do more of the meals. Keep an eye on that, and I'll see you guys on the next.